Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie Dison and today I am sharing my ultimate brush favorites, everything really that I use on a daily basis. I have over 18 different types of makeup brushes. I actually have more than double than 18, but there's 18 that I use like on a weekly basis. Like I use them at least once a week, and that's the ones I'm going to share with you today. And I'll also tell you how I personally use them, but as always, there's no rules of makeup, so you can use any brand that you want or any way you want to use any of these types of brushes. You don't have to get the same brands, you don't have to get the same types of brushes because we're all different. We have different skin types, we have different size of faces. Yeah, we have different brands that we prefer over others, so this is just what I have in my collection and what I use more often in my collection. You have 7 days until my giveaway is ending, so hurry up and enter my giveaway, my March giveaway. I have the Anastasia Subculture palette and a bunch of other items in that giveaway, so you have a week or less to enter that. If you are watching this video later, if you haven't been here before, then I do monthly giveaways. So once that one's over, I will be posting a giveaway on my next video. Like I'll have an announcement in a week from now, and then as this is posted, and then I'll have another giveaway right after that, like a few days after that announcement video. And that will be my April's giveaway. Into the information for the giveaway that is going on right now, I will leave a little card right here in the corner, and I also will have it in my description box below and add an end card at the end of this video. Now let's get into this video with makeup brushes that I use. So these are the 18 brushes that I use on a daily basis. I have Real Techniques, I have ECOTOOLS, and I might have a few other brands in here. I think I have a few NYX, but yeah, this is my favorite makeup brushes to use, and of course I have different techniques I use for different products, so these are like my ultimate makeup brushes that I love. So if I was to create a makeup brush set, I would just be copying off of all of these brands and all of these types of brushes. I don't know how to share all of these brushes because I use so many brushes different ways, so many different times of the year. But I will say that right now, I know this is not a brush and it's not counting for sponges. I like this is a Real Techniques sponge, and I'm sorry, a lot of these brushes and sponges are dirty because I did use them today, but most of them was clean before today. But this is a Real Techniques sponge, and I really do love it. I don't know if they sell this one anymore because I got it at TJ Maxx for a great price. It was in a gift set with some of these brushes. That's another thing too. If you can find EcoTools or Real Techniques brushes at TJ Maxx, then pick them up. More than likely they're going to work out great. But those sites do have sales a lot, or at least I know that EcoTools does. Because some of these brushes from EcoTools was on sale on their website. Anyway, this is a Real Techniques sponge. I really love it. It's soft, it's squishy, and it applies great. And this is the EcoTools sponge, which is really dirty, and I mostly use this just for powder. Like when I want to bake my under eyes and I want to make sure my fallout doesn't fall out on my foundation or on my face part, I will pack on some powder right through here. And also this helps with like a not a cut crease, like a more defined line through here. So I just use it like this, and I'll pack on the powder like that, so it'll kind of help it give a crease right through there. I didn't really do that today, but that's what I do. Oh, there's powder some. But yeah, I really love this sponge just for powder mostly. It's not great for application of foundation too much. I prefer this one, but for powder, I prefer this one. So that doesn't count. But this is one of my favorite powder brushes. This is a Real Techniques brush. It's called Point Extra Extra Large, but it says Real Techniques by, what's that say? By Sam and Nick. I believe this was a set I bought at TJ Maxx. And it's Point Extra Extra Large. So I don't know if this is sold anymore on their website, Real Techniques website, but I love how big it is, and wide, and then it kind of does it to a point. I use this today to powder my face with, and how I do it is I pack that powder on, I kind of go around and I kind of tap off the extra excess, and then I'll go underneath my eyes like this, and then around my whole face, kind of like so. And yeah, that's how I use this brush. I love it. And I also can just wipe away after I'm totally done. I like that it's like big and puffy, so you can put it all over your face, but then it has that point to it, so you can kind of get under the eye area a little bit. The next brush is this ECOTOOLS blending and bronzing brush. Here it says ECOTOOLS, and blending and bronzing brush. So I use this, mostly I will use it for bronzer, but it's great for a blush brush. Yeah, I do use bronzer for it more. I'll just kind of put a little bit of bronzer on there, tap it off a little bit, and then I'll go through here and I'll just blend it out, like so. This one is from that same set with this brush, and it's a Real Techniques Point L brush. And it kind of has the same effect, but it's smaller, and it has like the stick part to it. I use this for mainly either I will pack to bake with, I'll put powder and pack it on underneath the eyes. Sometimes I use this for blush. Sometimes I use it for bronzer. It's a great brush because it's bigger. It's not big, but here's the comparison to the other one. You can see you can just be more precise with it. So I like this for blush. Either I can just like dab it on my cheeks like so and then kind of blend it out, or I can use it for bronzer and I can go under here and then just bronze it out. I really love it. It's really nice. Okay, so this next one is from the same set. It is the Real Techniques Extra Large brush. And yeah, pretty much the same thing as the one from before, but it's a little bit bigger. So I use it for more of a bronzing brush or powder brush, not so much for a blush brush. So yeah, but it's good. That way I have more. I can use this for blush and then this for bronzer, and I can use them for like a week before I have to wash them again or whatever. So yeah, really love these brushes. The next one is a Beauty Professional Blush Sweet Brush. I got this from Sam's like probably a year ago or two. And it was for a great price. If you go to Sam's, I don't know about this being cruelty free. I really doubt it is, but it's a nice brush if you don't mind it potentially not being cruelty free. They're very soft, like super soft, and they're affordable, and they're at Sam's. So if you've ever wondered about those little kits they have, or those little sets they have in the beauty aisle at Sam's, and they normally have them around Christmas time every year, you should get them. They're always awesome. Like this is like my second set, and I still have the first set I used to buy, but I'm trying not to buy any more non-cruelty free brushes anymore. So that's why I didn't get this last year's but they are nice brushes, so you should pick them up if you have wondered about them and debated if you wanted them or not. You should get them. But I don't know where else you could get them besides Sam's, so it's not available to a lot of people. So sorry about that part, but it's a nice one. And I use this, I can use this for powder. It's kind of small. I'll compare it to the larger Real Techniques one. It is a lot smaller, but that's good because you can also like powder around your eyes, you know, to set it or whatever, or in where your nose is or where your chin crease is. You can also use this for blush, or you can use it for contour. This would be like a very light contour because it is so fluffy. But I really love this brush. Like, it's really nice. It says blush sweep. So yeah, this is a great one to, if you do get fallout underneath your eye area, you can just kind of sweep it away. I do use that for that too. So yeah, love that brush too. So I just realized that I didn't do my nails yet, so I went and got them done real quick, and the sun already moved, so I'm positioned a little bit different already. But let's get on to the brushes again. Alright, so the next brush I have is the NYX Professional Makeup Brush. This is what it looks like, and as you can tell, it's like a little bit of, it's just like kind of a poofy brush for, it's an eye brush of course, but it has that slight slant to it. It's really soft, but it is compact. So I like to, this is a little bit newer of a brush for me to use, but I was using it to kind of like, if I used it for this eye look, which I didn't, I used my dirtier ones that's out ready to clean, but this is a nice one that I really do like using a lot. I like to pack it on like so, on the outer V, and then kind of just gradually like slide it through there, and then just pack it on with color. And yeah, that's what I use this type of brush for. The next brush is a Beauty Professional brush again. This is the Bent Liner / Pro Flat Liner. So it says for liner, but I don't use it for liner. I use this for when I like want to fill in my brows, like with a matte brown powder. Since I don't need that much help with my brows, I'll just get a matte brown and put it like so, and then just kind of fill it in like so. I don't really use this end of it. I don't do that. I just use this end, and I really do love it for my brows. And you can also use it, and I think I have done this before, where I just put it underneath my eyelash line like so, and then I'll go in with another brush and blend it out. This is a Miko Beauty brush. I do have a very, very old video of me opening this for the first time, but it was really bad quality, and I've heard, like, I don't know where to get these brushes anymore. I don't know if they're cruelty free, but they were some cheap brushes, and they were good brushes. But so this is a concealer brush if you want to use it for concealer, which I do. Normally, like for right now, I've been using my Smashbox concealer, and I really don't recommend this because it's like not user friendly very much, but when I do use it, I don't apply it with the doe foot that it comes with. I'll put the doe foot and I'll put a little bit right on there, and then I'll put it on there and kind of blend it out with this brush, and it works better that way. So if you have a concealer that it just creases on you really bad and you don't know how to use it, try that method where you just dab a little bit on the brush, kind of like this one, and then kind of just put it on where you want it and drag it out, and just keep dragging it out until it blends away. But normally when I use this, I will put this underneath foundation just because I feel like, I don't know, that's why I do it. I don't know why I do it, I just do it that way, at least for that concealer. Today I am using my Makeup Revolution concealer that DD5 sent me. It's really disgusting right now because I have it on my really dirty makeup desk. DD5 sent this to me for a box swap, which mine arrived like way more than a month before hers. Well, mine got sent before hers, but it came back to me. So hopefully that box swap video can go out the 25th of this month. If not, we're gonna have to push it even more back, or I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm just wishful thinking that it will arrive soon and she can upload her video and we can upload it the 25th. But yeah, I have the Makeup Revolution concealer on today, and this is more user friendly and I recommend that over the Smashbox one. I can put my foundation on and then I go in with this just to kind of brighten up my look, plus help with the under eye, with the under eyes because they are really dark, and it'll brighten it up that way, and it doesn't crease as much as the Smashbox one. This is a NYX Professional makeup brush, and this is kind of like it doesn't really tell you what it is, but I will say it's like an angled like liner brush, and I like to use this when you could use it as a liner, I guess, but I don't have like the gel eyeline pots or anything, so I haven't used it that way. I use mine for either like if I want to make like a shadow, like use some eyeshadow and make like a cat eye kind of, or just, you know, put some shadow, like dark shadow around the upper eyelash or the lower lash line. That's what I use this for, and I also have used it for my brows to fill them in. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the only time I use this, but it's really convenient for that. The next one is a Wet n Wild brush, and as you can tell, it's pretty wore out. I love this. It's, I think my favorite thing to use this for is for powder, especially like this eye area. Like you can pack it on or you can sweep away right there really good. It's also good for blush, very nice. You can dab it on the apples of your cheeks and then just blend it out. Really nice brush. I really love it. This is another Beauty Professionals makeup brush that I got from Sam's, and this is a detailed highlighter brush. This is the best highlighter brush ever. I need to find a cruelty-free version of a brush that mimics this very well, because this is the perfect highlighter brush in my opinion. Like, it's just perfect size. I'll get some highlighter and I'll do this little motion, and then with the leftover kind of just blend it all the way through here, all the way through there on both sides, and I love it. This is like the perfect highlighter brush for real. And that's pretty much all I use this for. This is kind of newer to my collection. This is a crown brush. It doesn't say what it actually is for, but it's a foundation brush. That's all I use it for, which you could use your cream contours with it, I'm sure, or your cream stuff. Like, I don't really have cream bronzer or blush or anything like that, but if you did have it, I'm pretty sure you could use this and it would work out great for that. But I use it for foundation and it works out great. This is another NYX Professional makeup brush, and this one is just bigger. It's like a bigger, fluffier brush. So what I like to do is, after I pack on some shadow right through here, I will just kind of blend it out with this type of brush, and it does great for that. But it also could be like a highlighter brush if you couldn't find one. See, this is why I like this one more for highlighter than a brush like this, is because this one This one right here is more like domed shaped. So it kind of like, I don't know, it just hugs, it hugs the curves of your face better. I don't know. This one's just kind of like, it's straight and then just a little bit of a dome, but not too much. This one's more dome shaped. So that's why I like that one for highlighter more. And that's why I like that one for eyeshadow more, because you're more like this with eyeshadow. But I also could use it for a highlighter and I could still do the same motions with it. It's just, yeah, that's why I like this one for shadow more and this one for highlighter more, because of the way it's shaped on its side. Here is one that I actually used today on this look, and it is a ECOTOOLS brush. It's a smudge and blend brush. I know it says smudge, which I did use it for smudging. So I use this to pack on this shadow and just apply it. And then I also went to the bottom lash line, but I did go in with this side, the blending side, and I kind of blended it out and also kind of smudged it out or blended it out on my lower lash line. So this is a everyday brush and I love it. This is another Beauty Professional brush, and this is an all over shadow brush. It's just good to pack on the shadow. Like if you do the everyday one shadow and blend out type of look, which I normally do on a daily basis, other than coming on YouTube, which is pretty often. That's like 3 days a week at least when I'm on YouTube. So yeah, I do one eyeshadow and blend out on most days when I'm not on YouTube. So, but yeah, on those type of days, I just get the one shadow and I kind of pack it on where my crease is, like pack on the shadow, and then I'll kind of wipe it off on a little paper towel or a washcloth or whatever, and then I blend out the rest, and that's what I use this for. So that's what that looks like. Very nice brush. I have another ECOTOOLS brush. This one is, it really doesn't say, but I use it as a concealer brush. This is what it looks like. And yeah, I just use it as a concealer brush. It's the same. It's basically the same concept of this one, except for you can see like the way it's shaped. But I do prefer this one for concealer just because it's more, the way it's shaped, it's smaller, so it's more detailed, and you can feather it out, like take your time more with this one. But when this one is like too dirty, I feel like, then I'll use this one with no problem. But yeah. The next is another NYX Professional Makeup brush. This one would be more for, it is still for eyeshadow. I use it for, like after I pretty much have my look. If I need to add on a color without like really packing it on, I'll use this. It's just like domed a little bit, but it's still really compact and stuff. So after I do my shadow and I feel like it's getting lighter in the middle or something, I'll get in with that color and I'll just pack more color on there, kind of wipe it off and kind of blend it out, you know, using this brush only. So that's what I like this type of brush for. And my last one is another NYX Professional brush, and this is more like a, I don't know what to call it. It's not a smudger brush, but I will put on a color, and I like to put it along the lash line like so, and then I'll use another brush to blend it out with. So that's that. Alright, that's my ultimate makeup brush guide. My brushes I use on a daily basis, and my favorite brushes I use on a daily basis. Like I said, I do have a lot more makeup brushes, but those are the ones that I show favoritism towards. So I wanted to share those with you instead of making this a million years long Don't forget about that giveaway that I have on right now. You have a week to enter that. I have the Subculture palette along with a bunch of other items. I do have that in my description box below, and also at an end card at the end of this video if you're interested in that. But soon as that is over, I will be having another giveaway posted right after that. So I do monthly giveaways. By the way, if you're wondering what is on my face today, right now, I combined my Shea Moisture 100% macadamia oil with my Smashbox Studio Skin foundation to make my foundation with that you see here. Before that, I did put on my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I did that before I fixed my hair, set it in my skin, and then I did the foundation part. I used the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to set my face. I used the Makeup Revolution as a concealer. I did a combination of the NYX Butter Gloss in the color, I don't know what color this is, and it's too blurry for me to really show you, but this is the color. And I combined that with my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. This is the Venus lip gloss. I combined these to make this look, or this color of lip right here, which it has wore off, and I just topped it off with the Anastasia a little bit more. This was a gift from my friend Jordan from work. Thank you so much, Jordan. And this was a giveaway win from Deborah's giveaway that she most recently had. I will leave Deborah's channel link down below. She has a lot of makeup looks on her channel, and now she is mixing it up a little bit, and she is introducing her husband more and doing more vlogs and stuff like that. So check her out. She has very amazing content, and I really love her channel. And thank you so much, Deborah. I really love this lip gloss. It's very, very pretty. The nails, if you was wondering, is from Wish. I don't know more than that, other than I looked for nails on Wish. They was $1, so yeah. The eyeshadows I have on my eye, and if I had to call this eye look anything, it would be breakfast in bed. I just think it's just very just like a casual everyday look, breakfast in bed kind of look. Plus, I used the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. This is the After Party one. This was a gift sent to me by Tara, Rescue is Love. I will put her channel link in my description box below too. But yeah, this was a birthday gift from her, and I used the breakfast in bed color on the outer parts right through here. And yeah, then for the pink, I used my ColourPop Zodiac palette from Kathleen Lights, and I used the Libra color, which is right here, and it gives like a neutral pink shade, and that's on the inner corner of my eye right through there. Then for my mascara, I use the Bella Pierre Cosmetics mascara. Not my favorite mascara, but if you want like a very natural everyday type of mascara that just coats your lashes, then it's a pretty good one. I just like mine more intense, but it's nice. It gives a feathery, gives your lashes a black coat, plus it makes them, it's just a nice, flexible, you don't feel like it's crunchy or anything. It's a nice everyday type of mascara, but me truly, I like a more intense everyday kind of mascara, but it's nice, and I'm going to use it for the rest of this month. I also used the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. This was from DD5. I will also leave her channel link down in my description box below. It's from our box swap. That's on my brows. And I have a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer as a very slight bronzer on my face. This was also on mine in DD5's Box Swap. For highlight, I used the Makeup Revolution highlighter palette, and I used this pink shade right here as my highlight. It's kind of subtle, but then you do see it, you know? This was also from mine in DD5's Box Swap. I believe that's all that's on my face. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you buddies next time. Bye.